Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, has had a really horrible week, and I love every second of it. Not only did they get busted by the New York Times, once again posting even more fake receipts on their wall of savings on their website, so once again caught lying to people about how much money they're saving. They're not saving anything. They also got their asses handed to them by a judge because they effectively lied about having Amy Gleason in charge of the agency, which they had told the judge weeks ago, but it turns out she wasn't even written down on paper as the leader until March 7th, which was after they had claimed it in court, so they're going to be in trouble for that. But the biggest one was a U.S. federal judge that ruled this week that DOGE and Elon Musk, the leader, because even though you're claiming it's Gleason, the judge said, it's clear Elon Musk is your leader. You violated the Constitution in multiple ways. The judge said you had no authority to go into the USAID office, department, fire these people, stop their payments, strip them of their security clearances, and of course, stop the payments from USAID. And do you know why the judge said you didn't have the authority to do this? Well, it's very quite simple. Because that's the department that was established by Congress. And only an act of Congress can do the things that you guys are trying to do through the executive branch. Here is what the judge said in this ruling, which put an injunction on any of the activities regarding USAID. First, again, he identified Musk as the leader of DOGE. The record of his activities to date establishes that his role has been and will continue to be as the leader of DOGE with the same duties and degree of continuity as if he was formerly in that position. Then he continues. It's a 68-page order, by the way. The judge put a lot of thought into this. But the court finds that defendants' actions taken to shut down USAID on an accelerated basis, including its apparent decision to permanently close USAID headquarters without the approval of a duly appointed USAID officer, likely violated the Constitution in multiple ways, and that these actions harm not only plaintiffs, but also the public interest because they deprive the public's elected representatives in Congress of their constitutional authority to decide whether, when, and how to close down an agency created by Congress. Musk and DOGE are ordered to comply with the judge's partial injunction within 7 days. The judge ordered that personal information not be shared about any employees, and DOGE cannot take action to shut down USAID. So, shutting down USAID, as we all know, was pretty much one of the first things that DOGE and the Trump administration did. And now, this judge has put this injunction in saying, you guys don't have the authority to do it. And if any of that is confusing to you, then my suggestion is look back at Donald Trump's first impeachment. The first time Donald Trump was impeached was, the alleged quid pro quo, with Ukraine, right? Like, hey, if you don't do what we say you should do, we're going to withhold this funding that Congress has approved for you. Well, because Congress approved the funding, the President of the United States has no authority to withhold it, so he was impeached. Kind of the same thing with DOGE here, right? They want to shut down USAID, so they effectively did, but both the creation of USAID and the funding for it were approved by Congress. Meaning the President of the United States, anyone in that executive branch, does not have the constitutional authority to undo that. Only Congress can do it. So that is the same kind of constitutional issue that led to Donald Trump's first impeachment. And now, of course, it's coming back the same way with DOGE. This is not the final ruling. This is just a temporary injunction. But the way the judge worded it kind of tells us DOGE ain't going to win this. And the way the judge worded it makes it very difficult for any appellate court to undo what the judge's final ruling will eventually be. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.